for you to take home with you, okay? So let's sit down, okay? You sit pretty? Very good. Okay, the name of the puppet show is Santa Gator, and there's going to be some songs and some fun stuff. So let's have a good time, okay? Let's go. Yay.
Santa Gator, you're the one. You make Christmas later on, I'll believe on you. La 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 la. Santa Gator, joy of joys. When you visit your Santa Gator, you're my very best friend, it's true. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hey, Turtle, what you doing?
Oh, hey, Raccoon. Why, I'm writing my list to Santa Gator.
You're doing what?
I'm writing my Christmas list to Santa Gator. You know the Christmas alligator that delivers presents on Christmas Eve to the animals of the bayou?
But Turtle, Santa Gator, why he's just a made-up legend. There's no alligator that brings presents to the bayou. Just imagine, alligators like to eat critters like us. Why in the world would an alligator bring presents to the bayou?
Raccoon, I don't care what you say. There is a Santa Gator, and I'm getting my list ready. Then I'm going to the bayou mailbox to drop it off.
Well, Turtle, what are you putting on your list?
Well, I'm asking for some deep-fried June bugs. They're awful hard to get in December.
June bugs? Ugh.
Raccoon, I like June bugs.
Well, Turtle, what else do you want? That can't be everything.
I heard there's a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle DVD. I'm asking Santa Gator about that, too.
Since you mentioned Santa Gator, why are you so sure he's real? I mean, everyone else just sends their letters to Santa Claus.
Raccoon, I believe he's real because my mama told me all about him. She told me the legend of Santa Gator.
Turtle, since you're so doggone excited about this Santa Gator, why don't you tell me the story?
Well, Raccoon, I believe I will. A long time ago in the bayou critters didn't celebrate Christmas. There were no decorations, no singing Christmas songs, and believe it or not, there were no presents.
That's horrible!
Oh, sure is. I can't imagine the bayou without Christmas.
So what happened?
Better get comfortable, Raccoon. This is a good story. One cold, wet December night, years ago, the bayou shook as this big flying box crashed into the swamp. No one had ever seen anything like it. It was a big box with seats and two things along the bottom of the box that looked like the rockers off a rocking chair. There were packages and bundles inside, and sitting in the seat was a big man dressed in red.
Santa Claus!
Yep, it was Santa. And somehow his sleigh had come unhitched from the reindeer and fallen from the sky. It was a good thing he landed in the water of the swamp. But it was a bad thing that he landed right in the middle of a mess of alligators. Now those alligators weren't particularly nice, and they soon set about figuring out if that sleigh would make a good snack.
Oh no!
Turtle, where are you? You know what? I gotta go, Raccoon. I promised my mama I'd help decorate the tree stump for Christmas. I'll have to finish this story later.
Sure, Turtle. I don't want you to get in trouble. But you'll make sure you tell me the rest of the story? Well, I gotta know what happens to Santa. Will you meet me back here after lunch?
Sure, Raccoon. I'll see you later.
Bye, Turtle.
Bye. Joke break!
Do you guys like jokes? Because I really like jokes.
Sure, I guess.
Yes? Okay, well, let's see if you can get any of my jokes. What does a cat on the beach have in common with Christmas?
I don't know what.
What was it?
Sandy Paws.
Close. It's Santa Claus. Okay, let's see here. What do you call an old snowman?
No. Oh
No? You call him water. Not right now, maybe afterwards though. Let's see here. What did the cow say on Christmas morning? That's right, this is Merry Christmas! Alright, let's get back to the show.
Hey, Raccoon, you here to finish the story?
Yep, Turtle, sure am. Though I still don't know why you think an old alligator would want to help critters like us.
Let's see. When I stopped, I believe Santa was still in the swamp with the alligators. A mess of alligators. And they thought he might be a good snack.
Yep, that's where we were.
Well, when Santa Claus realized what those alligators were thinking, he started getting worried. He said, "Now, just a minute here. I'm no good to eat, and it's Christmas Eve. I'm Santa Claus. If you eat me, what will the children do who haven't gotten their presents?" The littlest gator of all spoke up. "What presents? We don't get presents." And Santa said, "Why, I never thought about bringing presents to the swamp critters. And really, I don't have time each year because I deliver Christmas presents to all the children of the world." Now, even though alligators can be pretty self-centered, that littlest gator was real sad at the thought of the man in red disappointing all those children.
That would be sad.
So that little gator gathered up all his strength and pulled that sleigh out of the water before his alligator brothers and sisters decided to have a snack. And the littlest gator looked at Santa Claus and said, "I sure wish you had time to deliver Christmas presents to the bayou. I think we'd like Christmas in the bayou."
We would. Oh, we would.
Santa looked down at the littlest gator and said, "You know, little gator, Christmas isn't only about presents. It's about bringing joy. And you really helped me a lot tonight. And it's obvious that you have a kind heart. Plus, I'm real pleased that you didn't eat me. So, I would like to know if you could be my helper in the bayou. You'll be known as Santa Gator, and every year my reindeer and I will stop off right here in this swamp and leave presents for the critters of the bayou. Would you like to bring Christmas to the bayou?"
If I'd been in that little gator's shoes, I would have told Santa yes,
Raccoon, that's part of the story. Little Gator looked at Santa Claus and thought about how much fun it would be for the critters of the bayou to wake up and find gifts waiting for them. And it didn't take long before he looked at Santa Claus and said, "Yes, Santa, I'll be Santa Gator." And Santa Claus picked up some presents out of the sleigh and placed a red hat on the little gator's head. And then Santa Claus shone a light in the sky, and soon the reindeer found him. Once Santa Claus was ready to go again, he looked at the new Santa Gator and said, "All right, Santa Gator, my helper in the bayou, I'll see you in the same place next year. Tell the critters if they have any special Christmas wishes, they can send them to me at the North Pole. Attention, Santa Gator." And that's how Santa Gator begun. He used to be just a regular old swamp critter like the rest of us.
Turtle, that's a good story. I'm not sure I believe a bit of it, but it sure is a good story.
All right, Raccoon. I'll see you later. Huh.
Bye, Turtle.
Bye. How about a little music? Would y'all like to sing some Christmas songs?
No.
Yeah, well, we're going to.
He doesn't like songs.
So, well, that's okay. You know what? He doesn't have to sing. But everybody else who wants to can. So we're going to sing a song about Santa coming to our house. And when Santa comes, where do we listen for Santa? Anybody know?
Yeah. Rooftop.
Up on the rooftop. And there's a song called Up on the Housetop. If you know it, sing along. If you don't know it, I think you'll learn it, okay? Up on the housetop, I keep forgetting. Up jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Now, there's kind of a fun thing you can do during that song on the click, click, click part. If you can snap,
I get
you can, yeah, you're good. So you can go 3 times. Snap, snap, snap. Now, snapping is kind of complicated. I don't think I got snapping down really until middle school. So if you can't snap, you can do this. Can you do that? With your tongue? And when it goes to click, 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 you'll go. Or you'll go. Or if you're really excited, you'll do both. Okay? So let's try that whole song again. On the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumps good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Oop, Nick. There, that one. Very good. Good job. All right, that was great. Well, let's do another really happy Christmas song, and we'll just do it. It's a fast one. I think you know it. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, and the fields we go, laughing all the way. How do we laugh? Ha, ha, ha. Some come to rain, making spirits rise. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleigh song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. can't believe that raccoon doesn't believe me. Here it is Christmas Eve, and Raccoon still kind of thinks I'm silly for thinking Santa Gator is coming to the bayou tonight. What in the world is wrong with him? Huh, didn't his mama teach him anything? I'm gonna go ask Al what he thinks, because Al is so wise. Al, do you believe in Santa Gator? Because I mean, I do. See, I knew you would. Can you believe that raccoon? Yep, you're right. He'll just have to see for himself. Now that he's sent his list, I'm sure Santa Gator will go to his house. Al, do you think that Santa Gator will bring me those deep fried June bugs I asked for? It sure is hard to find June bugs in December, and they are so yummy. Oh, my mouth is watering.
Isabella.
Well, I better go. I gotta get Santa Gator some snacks ready. I thought I'd leave out some Christmas gumbo. I just know Santa Gator will love my mama's Christmas gumbo. Bye. Joke break!
It's me again.
Again?
Again, it's me, yep. Okay, let's see here. What do snowmen eat for breakfast?
Snow. Snowflakes.
Very close, they eat frosted flakes.
I said snowflakes.
Okay. Let's see here. What do elves learn in school?
Me.
Do you know?
To make toys. Elfology.
Oh, that was pretty good.
I got jokes.
Anybody know?
No.
They learn the alphabet. Okay, I think the parents will know this one. Let's see here. What Christmas carol do parents like best? That is correct. It's Silent Night. All right, let's get back to the stuff.
Raccoon, are you ready for Santa Gator? Have you decided that you believe in him?
Well, at least I sent my list in. We'll see what happens. What's in the bowl?
Every year, I try to leave something for Santa Gator. This year, I'm leaving him a bowl of my mama's Christmas gumbo.
Turtle, sometimes I think you're crazy. I better go on home, especially if I'm going to get something ready for, especially if I'm going to get a good night's sleep. After all, Christmas is a really busy day.
Sure, Raccoon. I knew Raccoon would believe in Santa Gator. Now I just need to stay up long enough to see Santa Gator myself.
That's yummy gumbo, by the way. Thank you for helping others to believe too.
Oh, Santa Gator, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for the present. Do you happen to know what it is?
Well, let's just say I don't think you'll be disappointed, even if June bugs are out of season. Also, I think there may be a little something about the Teenage Mutant. What was it?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, Santa Gator, you're the best.
Thanks, Turtle. Now, better be on my way. I think there was a raccoon in my next stop. Ho, ho, ho!
I finally got to meet Santa Gator. Oh, I knew he was real. Yeah, I better get to bed before my mama finds out I stayed up so late. Good night, Bayou. Goodbye, Ocean Spray.